Pushing back on people at work while protecting your reputation is an art and a science, and it can be different for co-workers versus your manager. For co-workers, peers, external partners, my favorite ways to do it in a way that makes you sound human, there's 3 things that I use. 1, existing commitments. So thanks, I'm at capacity right now. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can share what some of those existing commitments are. Sometimes that helps for internal teams just to remind them what you're actually working on. And sometimes I'll say something like, it's important my focus stays on these priorities. To acknowledge that the other person's request is actually valuable. In general, people don't go around just asking for things that aren't important to them. So, sometimes if teams are just trying to palm work off onto each other, but potentially this thing is important to the person. So acknowledge that and show gratitude. So you might say something like, that sounds like a really important project. I love that you considered me for it. Thank you. And that on its own is fine. It's literally your job to protect your focus. If it makes sense or it's easy for you, there is a 3rd thing that I do, and that's give an alternative. For example, you can offer to give them feedback or connect them with someone else who might be able to do the task. In some cases, you're not even the best person to do the thing. So always think about, is there someone else who this task might actually be better suited to, and then offer to connect them with that person. Pushing back on your manager can be a little bit different. One method that I love if they're asking you to take on another new task is to position it as a trade-off. I share my go-to script in the podcast episode this week, and my co-host Michelle shares a brilliant productivity hack. Biz by Mamma Mia, wherever you get your pods.